Hi guys, welcome back to the third episode of my podcast, First Gen Internship Podcast. In the previous two episodes, we already know why I chose terrestrial and learned about working environment here. In this episode, we'll talk more about the job specific for an intern here at Terrestrial, as well as certain job that I do. During the first few weeks, I worked very closely with Selena. She's my main supervisor. Terrestrial pre-plans work for each month ahead of time and even did it for me as well. I was very surprised with the way they dealt with the first internship and the attention to detail because they never had interns, but they planned everything very precisely. Having all my work laid out for me and knowing what I have to do from the list was the perfect way to make me realize my duty of what I have to do each day. Terrestrial uses Google Drive as its main database, and I quite love it. The offline system has been discontinued. From the first week of work, I was very nervous and excited. How will the job be? Can I do well? I was worried about everything. But Selena taught me all the basics to get me going. She knew I came in with no background in marketing apart from having the passion and basic knowledge of Photoshop. The first week or so, I learned very basics of the job to make sure I understood what everyone is talking about. What an SKU is. A stock keeping unit, by the way, which is similar to the barcoding system. Terrestrial has over 2,000 products, so it's impossible to remember everything. I also learned about the details of product listing on Amazon.com and the system the marketing team uses to tell the difference between the photos. There's white background and what we call lifestyle photos. But this is only product photography. Selena always encouraged me and gave me opportunities to learn my job and improve. My boss, Kun Jenkins, taught me a lot about the organizational culture, taking time to go through each of the lessons. It really gave me insight into what is to be expected of me. I also learned of his respect for all his employees, including interns like me, which is not something I'm used to. P3 taught me how to create content and how to control social media work. Since there are two companies, that means double the social media. For the US side, we have Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter. The marketing team also takes care of the website Goterrestrial.com and Pengism.com. Creating the graphics and content for each platform varies, but for Pengism, I was put in charge of making content for Facebook that could also be posted onto Twitter. My other senior, Pimik, taught me how to edit photos, audio, and video clips. A lot of information I received at the beginning made me feel overwhelmed. He's the one who also taught me the most about editing for this podcast series. Once my seniors felt confident about my knowledge, they assigned me various duties like I've already mentioned, as well as take and edit photos, the white background and lifestyle photos to add in the fall-winter catalog and on Amazon, as well as use my language skills to translate English news into Thai for posting on Terrestrial's Facebook. As an intern at Terrestrial, we are given quite a lot of freedom of thought and opportunities to learn about more than what is within our department. I was given the opportunities to also work in the sales department to contact potential customers on the Thai side with Pijan, who is Senior Sales Associate. During my first month of the internship, there were many calls from other interns. I automatically absorbed a lot of HR work as well. As you know, I'm the first intern here, and I'm pretty proud of this position. After I created about 2 content posts, Selena let me create content and blog creation process to make it easier for the next generation of interns to practice and work. A month and a half after I came to work, my intern friend Bang started her internship. She made me feel relieved that I have someone to share both stories and problems with. She's studying at the same major as me at Mae Pha Luang University. It's great to have someone to share this experience with as well as learn from. It's made a difference in my work life for sure. It's a beautiful start to great friendship. The next episode is the last episode. I'm gonna talk about the problems I encountered in my work. Don't forget to follow. See you!